Nobody is afraid of Alabama Crimson Tide in football right now. And Florida State quarterback Thomas Castellanos really said Nick Saban isn't walking through that door, referring to their August 30th matchup, Florida State versus Alabama. So who will be right? Will it be Thomas Castellanos or will Alabama beat him down? Now, I could talk all day about the candid interview that Castellanos did with Pete Nakos from On3. He talked about how he butted heads with his old coach, Bill O'Brien, at Boston College, how he felt like he was tearing up the ACC all by himself. He always wanted to be at Florida State, and I love to see confident kids letting their personality show. But the comment that we got to talk about is him saying that he's licking his chops with that week 1 matchup against big bad University of Alabama. So here's the exact quote. I dreamed of moments like this. I dreamed of playing against Alabama. They don't have Nick Saban to save them. I don't see them stopping me. Well, I don't know about the team, but they ain't gonna stop him apparently. Now, when I read this quote, I thought back to my interview with Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney earlier this spring. And that's where he repeatedly said that Clemson's accomplishments over his tenure are only second to Nick Saban, not Alabama, just Nick Saban. And remember, Dabo has no reason to disrespect Alabama. He's an alumni. But Castellanos, he might have been bold, but he wasn't speaking out of turn because nobody is afraid of Alabama right now. Wisconsin is probably licking their chops up there in Madison, thinking the same thoughts that Castellanos just expressed. They just not going to say it. But Kalen DeBoer, Alabama's new head coach, is a great coach. He ain't Nick Saban and hasn't had that success. And in fact, nobody has. And you know that Alabama needs defending when none other than Paul Finebaum, Mr. SEC himself, is out here responding on Alabama's behalf, saying that Castellanos' comments are a terrible look for him and that the university and that Alabama will get in there and obliterate him. Well, they better, because if not, Paul Finebaum's phone calls are going to go crazy. Hey, Paul, get this city slicker DeBoer up out of here. But y'all, we need this season to get here already, because on August 30th, somebody's getting humbled. Who do you think it will be? Thomas Castellanos, Paul Finebaum, or Alabama?